Hey y'all, say y'all peace and Palo Santo 6. It is your girl, the hippie healer. And the sign that I want to start off with is my Capricorn. But as I was starting the reading, I caught 1111. So I decided to stop for a second and actually look the number up, because I feel like I have a message for Capricorns before I even touch my cards. So the angel number 1111 number signifies alignment, new beginnings, and the powerful manifestation of your thoughts into reality. So right now, your manifestation energy may be very, very heightened right now, Capricorn. But keep in mind, because manifesting, you can manifest things whether they are positive or negative. So be very mindful about what it is that you're thinking about or focusing your attention on at this time, as you can very easily manifest it into your reality, especially because we are currently in an eclipse energy right now. We have a full moon in Pisces, I believe it is. Full moon in Pisces and eclipse energy. That's supposed to be lasting for 82 hours. I don't see no blood moon. They said the moon was supposed to turn red. I ain't seen it yet. Whatever. Anywho, let's get into these messages. Take what resonates to you and your situation and leave the rest behind. Do not force anything to fit, as this is not going to apply to every single Capricorn. And also keep in mind that my readings are timeless, so this can apply to past, present, or future. Let's see what's going on. Divine Spirit, guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family, the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and accurate messages for my Capricorns. Clear and accurate messages for my Capricorns. What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? Please just block out all interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Clear and accurate messages for my Capricorns. It says, if you want to be more successful in life, your priority should be to focus your mindset on all that you want to attract into your life. Trust that more is happening than what you can see. Many forces are at work in your favor. Allow them to help you. So yeah, and I think that's why the 1111 number came up the way it did. It was literally 11:11 p.m. when I pressed play for Capricorns, and I guess what your spirit guides are asking you to do at this time is to, I feel like I'm talking to a group of Capricorns where more of your focus is on the things that you lack versus all the things that you actually have. And if you put your focus on that, then you'll create more experiences of lack, if that makes sense. Yeah, if you want to be more successful, you need to shift your focus from the things you do not have and all that you do have. Like the attitude of gratitude type of energy. Especially now, because your manifestation energy is so powerful at this time, you definitely want to focus on the things that you have and the things that you want to receive, and not the things that you lack. Excuse me, y'all, because I don't know what's going on, but your girl feel like, I don't know if I'm like coming down with something or what. I was saying to Taurus, because that was the last reading that I did, I'm like, I think I'm having like an ascension flu or something. But it says, the next one is, I know that you have been questioning yourself lately and wondering if you're good enough or strong enough to do which your heart desires to do. This message is here to remind you that you really are more than capable of doing it. Rise up and take the leap of faith. Capricorn, you're experiencing some level of like self-doubt at this time. And Spirit is asking for you to stop. Stop. Get out of your own way by getting out of your head. And some of you all are letting what things look like currently be a reflection. Like you're kind of letting it put a damper on your like optimism to an extent. When the reality is there's so much more going on behind the scenes than what you realize. I always say to people, like, we have these different seasons, right? Where like you feel like you work so hard, so you just want to see your fruit. Like, where's my fruits? Where are the fruits of my labor? But there's a process when you plant these seeds. You got to water them, and you want them roots to be strong. You want them roots to be strong, meaning you. So then when these blessings come in and when your fruits come in, you know how to sustain them. You know how to keep them growing. You know how to keep them healthy, whatever it may be. Figuratively speaking, of course. Tell me more, Spirit, for my Capricorns. It says, in your journey, there will be times when you feel lost, confused, lonely, and angry. These are times of transition. You won't feel those emotions forever. You're transitioning to a better, stronger version of yourself. Shed away those unneeded layers and keep growing. Capricorn is so crazy. I wonder, I have to like really figure out what my birth time is, because sometimes I wonder like what other signs are all within my chart. But a lot of this energy I can relate to. I really can. And it's why I started reading this book, where it's called Don't Believe Everything You Think, and how your thinking is the root cause of your suffering, or something like that. I think that's what it says on the book. Oh, it's right beside me. Funny. It says why you're thinking is the beginning and ending of suffering. And I hate to say it, but it's like reading it is really, it helps me catch myself in my tracks when I'm thinking things that are not conducive to my growth. Like, and I don't know, I just feel like that book may be beneficial to somebody that this reading may be resonating with. It says, no act of kindness is ever wasted. Some of the kindest people you will ever meet have been through hell and back themselves. That strengthens their compassion and empathy. If this is describing you, keep being the beautiful soul that you are. Capricorn, you could have experienced a lot in your life, and even experienced a lot of giving to people that didn't necessarily appreciate it. But understand that those things will come back 10 times fold. More times than not, they don't come from the people that you give it to, but it will come back 10 times fold. No good deed goes undone. So please understand that. And don't allow people who did not appreciate you for who you are and what you did for them, like, don't allow them to like harden your heart when it comes to things. Tell me more, Spirit, for my Caps. It says, focus on what is important to you. Don't give your time and energy to your worries. As this, oh my God, did I not say this to y'all? Like, when you do so much focusing on things that are not working in your life, or things that are not going right, you kind of create more of that experience, because so much about the universe and this human experience is energetic. So it's like, and it's energy and motion. So it's like, if I'm putting all my thoughts into things that's not going right, and once you get to thinking too much about something that's not going right, you do have an emotion that's tied to it. Then it becomes energy and motion. And then you're ultimately recreating the experience again. You're creating more things to worry about. If you're worrying about something now, more than likely you're creating more things to worry about in the future. So shift your perception, shift your perspective. And I can always say, like, a negative thoughts, they really cannot be avoided. But our job is not to give the negative thought any energy. Like, I look at it, this is how I try to look at negative thoughts when they come up. Because I really do feel like it's inevitable. They will come up. You know, that's just the duality of life. But I look at it like a dating app. Even though I don't play with dating apps, I know, like, there's the whole concept of like a swipe left, swipe right thing. So I don't know if the swipe left is supposed to be like when you see somebody that you don't feel like that's not your type or whatever. I kind of look at that like a thought. Like, if there's a thought that comes up and it's like, no, I don't want to give that. I don't want to entertain that thought. I don't want to give it no energy. Swipe that shit left and replace it with something that is actually conducive, something that you appreciate, something that actually does make you feel good. You have to train it's just one of those things. You just have to train your mind to think about something differently. But it says, focus on what is important to you, and do not give your time, energy, and worries. Do not give your time or energy to your worries, as this will only amplify them. Focus on what matters to you most. With every thought, you are creating your future. I hope this was able to help you, Capricorns. I love y'all so much. And until next time.